Hello, today we're talking about what an apex is and how we can use that to our advantage while driving. So, first, what is it? This is best described with an illustration. As we see here, you can see my laser pointer. This line right here in the middle of the corner is what is referred to as the apex. Obviously, there's multiple apexes that I've shown here. This red one is the general centermost point of the corner, while this blue one we'll describe later. So typically if we look down here and see this purple dot, this is what we would do while driving on the street. We just follow the curve of the road and go with the flow. This works on the street, but isn't ideal when trying to drive quickly on the street or on a racetrack. In either of these situations, it is best to follow one of the two racing lines shown here. The first racing line shown here is in red, where we have a normal mid-corner apex. So we start on the outside of the lane, move to the inside of the lane at the centermost point of the corner, and then while exiting the corner and accelerating, we move back to the outside of the lane. This conserves, the idea behind this is to conserve speed, also require less wear and tear on your car, mostly on brakes and on tires. Moving on, if you have more advanced technique, is what's called a late apex, and this works better for certain cars and also works very well for motorcycles. This can be used on the street as well if you're going fast, but you also want to be able to plan. The advantage here is if you notice you turn in later, and so from this position here you can see farther through the corner, which gives you the advantage of being able to plan for things, especially while on the street. If there's a fallen tree or a dog or someone in the road, it's a lot easier to change your vehicle's path and move out of the way to the outside. This late apex, obviously the apex as denoted, is later in the corner. So you start on the outside yet again, you move to the inside, but you initially take a sharper turn in. You keep the wheel straight as you're going through the corner, and then accelerate out of the corner straight, heading back to the outside of the lane. Thank you very much for tuning in on how to use apexing to best Thank you for tuning in to learn how to use apexing to better your driving both on the street and on the track.